Happy holidays. Okay. So, I'm here to answer Fred's top 10 obsessions of 2011, and I think I probably grabbed more than 10. We're actually listening to my newest obsession, which we saw in the last video, AR and Machines, Achim Reichel, with Die Grün Reis. This is a rad record. But I just got that, so maybe not included? I don't know. I'm not doing this chronologically. I mean, I obviously grabbed more than 10. But we'll start off. I would have chosen those Shocking Shaking Days because I did grab that this year. I grabbed it on Record Store Day, actually. It was shortly after Fred had shown it. And stemming off of that, Frank, Mr. 666 Skulls, showed this. Let's get it out of the sleeve. This is AKA, or Aka, I don't know how you would pronounce it, but this is their album Heartbeat, and this is a double album. Awesome Indonesian, like, rock, funk, psych, soul. It covers the gambit, and it's fantastic. This record is great. I mean, it's not as varied as the Shocking Shaking Days, but like that was one of my favorite bands on that comp. So as soon as Frank showed that, and it is on Strawberry Rain, is the name of the label. I don't know if you can get it anymore, but yeah, Light in the Attic was distributing it. Up next, it's another. I guess this is. I'm obsessed with Big Star thread. But I'll get to that later. Dorothy Ashby, Afro Harping. Picked this up after Fred showed the Rubaiyat of Dorothy Ashby, and I still haven't been able to find that locally. And this is a fantastic jazz harp record, and it is like funk jazz, you know. First song like hooked me, and I was hooked for the rest of the record. So it's a great album to pick up. Jap Rock. Les Réalisés des Nudes. Sean showed this. Sean in LA. And, you know, I questioned, you know, whether it was worth $30, and he said he thought that I would like it. He was damn right. Very Velvet Underground-esque, but more to me. Not to knock Velvet Underground, but like this is a great record. Obsessed. Oh, this one I spun a gazillion times this year. Liar's Sister World. I've listened to both records. It's two records. One's the album, and the other one is like a remix of the entire album by various people, and that's exclusive to the vinyl. And yeah, fantastic. What a I don't know. I just think Liars are one of the greatest bands going these days. Stefan73 and I both share a love for this band, and especially after seeing them live. My God, I want to pick everything up that these guys ever put out. This is master musicians of Bukkake. This is Totem 3. And yeah, he described it best. It's like world music, but psychedelic, but not. But you know, most of these musicians are from the Pacific Northwest, I think, actually. Maybe not. And I think because, I mean, when they toured, when I saw them, they were with Boris, and they only did the West Coast. So I assume like there's some members of Earth, and I think Sun City Girls, which I know Cool Ranch Dressing has told me to get into them. Which I plan on, actually, that was one of the box sets I was going to get. And I'll show you when I do get it. Speaking of Boris, this one I picked up this year, and I got this at the Boris show. This is Clatter. It's Boris with Merzbow. And I really do like Heavy Rock's 2011 and Attention Please, but like this one to me, like I spun more than both of those combined. I just think it was beautiful. The artwork on this is beautiful. I can't wait to Blake this motherfucker. And yeah, the sounds that they make on this record are just fantastic. And it being only, what is it? It's like 5 songs, but wow. They get their point across. Another B. Locust Abortion Technician, Butthole Surfers. This is a record I'm familiar with, but I listened to more this year than I think I did when I first heard it. Just really got into the Butthole Surfers earlier this year. Got like 3 or 4 of their records. I'm still missing a few. Their later career I'm not really into as much, and live these days they suck. They're not as crazy as they used to be, but this is a fantastic record from the late 80s. It's 88? Maybe not. But yeah, this is a great record. Oh, I think am I over 10 yet? Mr. Ian Savonius, this is his latest effort, Chain and the Gang. I love this guy. I think he's great, and this band, I mean, as much as it is different from Weird War and the makeup, it's like a whole new direction for him. More call and response stuff than kind of latter-day makeup where they did more call and response. But yeah, his sense of humor has gotten a lot better, and yeah, it's just great garage rock with a message. Secafunk showed this record, and I went right out and grabbed it. And thanks so much, Van, for showing this record, man. Because I've listened to this, at least 10 to 12 times since I got it. Durando, listen to my song, the Music City Sessions. This has made a few top 5 lists, at least in Portland, as far as the music writers and stuff. And yeah, what a fantastic soul record, man. This guy's voice is awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna say he puts anybody to shame or anything, but look at him. I mean, I'm gonna get this in a Blake. What am I talking about? All these records are getting Blaked. Alright, and finally, this one goes out to you, Fred. And you just added to the obsession. But I'm going to go with Histoire de Melody Nelson. I have listened to this record probably 20 or 30 times since I got it. And it wasn't that long ago. Maybe a couple months, 2-3 months. And I never get tired of it. I love it. And it's kind of like, I could pick out the words and stuff because I did take 3 years of French. And, wow. And what a great reissue on Light in the Attic, too. Yeah, that's my obsessions. As a kind of a closing statement, I think the other obsession that I had this year, I displayed for you guys, doubling my vinyl, doing my 7-inch anti-challenge, and like this is more of like a year in review. Like everything here, I'll flip. The room's a little messy, but everything that's over there right now is my current. That's my current obsession. Everything that I've gotten recently and stuff that I'm revisiting, cherry picking as it were. And yeah, I've got probably about 40 records up here, and then the 37 inches. Yeah, the Sonic Youth box set's up here right now. Yeah, all that Fruits de Mer stuff. I love that stuff. But narrowing it down to the year, yeah, doubling the records, and then the chief obsession I think is going to be my number one obsession besides these records is the vinyl community. It's become more of a part of my life than I ever thought it would be. If that makes sense, it's like in my blood now. You know what I mean? Like, and you guys are family. I won't even say you're friends anymore. You guys are my family. I know I can probably count on 100% of you. If I needed, somebody to talk to or whatever. And I know this is like a global forum, but there are certain people that I think I could just vent to, if I needed to, and I think that's a healthy obsession, because I think socializing and getting your voice out there, and knowing that every single one of us has our own thoughts and our own dreams, and man, this shit is trippy. Knowing that, yeah, we all have our own agendas, I guess, because all our collections are so varied and everything. You saw most of my stuff's on the heavier, weirder side, I guess, but yeah, this is so incredible, man. I can't even describe my day anymore. Yeah, I go to work and I do what I do for the Swedes, but all day long I'm thinking about records and you guys, what you've picked up, what you've shown. Some of us are starting to reveal personal parts of our life, and us sharing love with each other. Like, I want to share right now. I want to share that I'm thinking about Rob, and his dad. What's going on with that? And I do wish him and his father the best. And, I love you, Rob, man. I don't have a really close relationship with my dad, so it's like I can kind of I can put myself in your shoes, though, because if something like that happened to my mom, I'd be I probably wouldn't be nearly as on the ball as you have been. But yeah, man, my thoughts are with you. I can't wait to hear some good news. I know it's coming too, because there's a lot of positive vibes. But yeah, so that's my obsessions, I guess. I didn't really buy a lot of 2011 records, so I probably won't have a top 10 in 2011. And that's one thing for next year. I'll probably get into more modern music. Probably not, because I'm stuck in the 70s. Anyway, yeah, I love you guys. Merry Christmas, and more videos to come for us all. See you soon.